Hello everyone and welcome back to All the Mods 9 to the Sky. I hope you guys enjoy episode 3. In the last episode, what we mostly got done was getting these crucibles ready, which let me refill them really quickly. We finally got these ready, which actually they're full. They're completely full with lava, so I assume that's like 2 or 4 buckets. And we got the cobblestone generator running, which I realized how little storage this holds. So I've been like taking out every once in a while and putting it into these barrels, which are also really expensive. Were they expensive? No, they just like they take up a lot of space. And they don't also hold a lot of storage. I thought these used to hold a lot more, but I think you need to actually upgrade these. But these might not be from storage drawers. These are functional storage. They're used for other things. I'll have to figure that out later and also figure out how to upgrade them because they take a little while. Also, between episodes, we got a lot of other stuff done, like getting that cobblestone up there. But also, as you saw in the intro, getting the flint meshes. I didn't realize that to get to the next meshes, we needed to actually make them all into the next mesh. So iron meshes use flint meshes, and I didn't know that. So I that's what I was doing. So I completed all the flint ones because I have a ton of flint. We also have a ton of this stuff. I made 2 storages because I did a lot of sifting while I was on my own. So I combined a few things and I just like made a few things like the iron, and I started smelting it up. I don't think we have any more iron. I think this is all the iron we have. We have 2 iron chunks there, and that's all that we have left. We do have some diamonds now and some emeralds, which is great. And that seems to be mostly it. We don't have any more iron lying around. So what we're gonna do is, let's see, cutting this into 4, we can make 12. So I'm gonna really quickly take out 12 of these and then make them into the iron meshes, and then we're gonna move on to trying to get more. Right, that's 13, so we don't need that many. So really quickly, do we have a crafting table stick? Yes, we do. I've been playing between a few different mod packs, so I'm like really losing my mind on what we do have and what we don't have. Oh, there it is. I was like, what happened to it? Recently, I guess I do want to talk about this. Recently, we started playing Vault Hunters, the season 3, not season 3, but like Vault Hunters 3, which is a very interesting mod pack. I'd never played a Vault Hunters mod pack in my life before, and it is so interesting because I really loved playing, I think it was called Roguecraft. It was this like mod pack that I found on YouTube, and it was just like this really interesting thing. You ran through a run on Minecraft, and as you progressed, as you took longer, the runs would get harder. It was like a roguelike game, and as you died, you would come back with skill points and things like that. And it was a very interesting way to play Minecraft. It made me really enjoy the game again because I really wasn't at the time, and I still like it has to be a really good modded series, you know. But I was doing that on my own for a little while, and I was like, okay, I really want to record this, and I might at some point. Honestly, Roguecraft is a lot of fun. But then we started playing Vault Hunters recently, and it was very, very interesting to get into, and I'm so excited to continue doing it because God, is it fun. It's just so interesting. Oh, actually, this is the raw iron that we can duplicate into 2. So that's what I was missing, is that the raw iron to get specifically to actually use on the duplication, I need raw iron, which I didn't have. So that's perfectly fine. I'll leave it there. Can I interact? Oh, I have to interact with the block. That's right. It's been a little while. I haven't played, I think, since Friday, and it's Monday. It's just been, and I've been playing the other mod packs, so I'm a little out of it on what I need to be doing and what I have and what I don't have. So I was looking over it all again. But yeah, let's look at the mods really quickly and see what we actually do need to do. I do want to complete the iron stuff here, but we will sieve in a second, and we'll do that on our own. But let's look at the mods. So we do want to get into the gold meshes, and then there's sometimes lower tier meshes drop certainly more than higher. Yeah, so just to make sure, instead of crafting them all or whatever, yeah, make a few of them. So what I'm probably gonna do is I want to make them all into iron or gold at least. I don't know if iron would be better, but at least all into gold, and then we'll decide on which ones to make into diamonds. So maybe just like the middle 3 will be made into diamonds, and the outer ones will be made into gold. Maybe we'll do something like that. But moving into the rest of the quest, let me zoom out. We're gonna move into getting started power. So since we already got the coal generators from last time, yeah, coal generator, we're gonna get into the getting started part 2, which I assume the metallurgic infuser is our first quest. It seems to be. So I'm really hoping it is. So do we have it marked already? It's up there now. Oh, it's right. I do want to step into EMC for a second once we get there. So really quickly, I want to do that as well. But do we have any osmium yet? That's what it's called, right? Osmium. What does osmium look like? Osmium ore is made from osmium trucks. It's like that color blue. Do we have a find button? Ah, there we go. Over here. Osmium. There it is. Perfect. So that's double clicking this. I know sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know what mod specifically does this. Sometimes it's in a different place. Sometimes it's up here. I know in Vault Hunters it's like a button. It's up here to filter. But I do really like it when it's down here because it lets me sort and like look through other stuff when I'm just kind of like in my inventory. But okay. Anyways, moving into doing this. There we go. Let's put this rest of the osmium away and go see what else we need to do. But we're gonna let that smelt, and then we're gonna make our metallurgic infuser. We only need 1. So grabbing that out, what else do we need? We need 4 iron ingots, 2 furnaces, and 2 redstone dust. Do we have redstone at all? We do. We still have redstone. We have iron in our inventory, and then we of course should have cobblestone. So I'm gonna really quickly just take out, I guess, like 2 of these, and then grab the crafting table and stick. Oh yeah, that's right. I've had this in my inventory this entire time. As you saw in the intro, one of the llamas was holding an ability totem, which is really strange. But this one is a fertility totem. These are abilities that I feel like I was supposed to kind of get at the beginning. Sometimes you spawn with it. I assume sometimes you don't, but this is an ability. I can't really check them. I think I need to get an ability bottle, which I do have marked over here. And I do want to make this, so I will in a second. But I need like white dye, which is, I guess, I just need to go get some bone meal and stuff like that. But I'll do that in a second, and I'll have it ready for you guys really quickly. But let's finish this metallurgic infuser, and then we'll step into doing that. So there we go. Metallurgic infuser. It is completely ready, and this will be using some power. So where is our coal generator? We have it there, and we have some coal. I'm gonna just put it outside for now, since I don't really have another place to put it. So this is our coal generator. Put some coal in here. Generate some power. It is already running into the metallurgic infuser, which is great. So what do we need this for? Let's make a metallurgic infuser. The machine allows us to make several materials that can be used for power and more machines in the future. Put redstone in the yellow slot and iron in the blue slot to make infused alloy. This will always be a catalyst like redstone. There will always be a catalyst like redstone, and then the actual item being infused, iron in this case. So that's what we're trying to make. We're trying to make 5 infused iron alloy, which is, like it said, it's redstone and iron in this thing. So we just need to put some more redstone in here and more iron. But do we have enough to do that? I actually don't know. It does usually cost quite a lot of redstone, and it does usually cost quite a lot of iron. Let's see how much is I can use. I have 70. Let's see how much it uses per bar. Okay, it uses 10 only. That's great. I just need more iron now, which I don't have enough. I don't have any more iron. So I need to do some sieving on my own. So I will do that in a hot second. Is this a new trader? Oh, you see, it is. It has a totem of undying. Is that a necessary? Oh, I just realized it's making him fertile. I would like to turn that off. I need to make the ability totem first. The only things it makes it's put into is that thread of undying for some Ars Nouveau stuff, glyphs of Fang, glyphs of summoning vexes. I don't really need weapons. And then the Archmage spells book, and yeah, I guess this isn't really a necessary thing to have. But moss would be pretty good if I want to buy some moss. Where did I have emeralds? Yes. Oh, it's on the outside. Right. I think moss is something that I can use later. So let's actually really quickly buy a little bit of moss. So great, we got some mosses. That's great. I'm gonna take some magenta dye just in case, and this coral block since I might as well. And I don't want to take it, but I guess I can. I can use it as a normal item, which is great. And yes, I do want to turn off the fertility thing. But what the good thing is I can just run over here and let them be fertile, and then like let them breed, which makes it really easy. I just kind of let them do that. So they should have done it. I think they did. Did they? I guess they did. Did the pigs do it? Am I not close enough to the pigs? Hold on. Am I hitting the other one? I'm only hitting one of them, which sucks, but that's fine. So I do want to turn that off. So let's do also that really quickly. Let's go really fast, make the ability bottle. And there is our ability bottle. After a little bit of sifting, now we can see our ability bottle. So now I can take off the fertility and put it back on with this ability bottle. And I just don't want to have this on at all times. Area of the animal becomes fertile. It's a level 1. XP level is 300, 14 player levels. I don't really understand how this mod works or whatever this mod even is. But now that we do have this, I'm going to leave it there. I just don't need to have it on me. But we will probably get more abilities, and some will be better than others. And that one isn't one of my favorites, but there should be more that should come later. And we will see them on like enemies. Once we kill them, they'll be glowing that yellow color. That's why I killed that llama that was in the intro, because it was kind of glowing that yellow color. So I wanted to check if it had an ability, and that should be the indicator, and it did. So, you know, continuing it would be fine. But yeah, let's move on. We should have already gotten our iron infused alloy. The infused alloy, just regular. We put a little bit more in here. We ran out of redstone, but that completes our quest. So now we need to get the rest of these things, which is basic control circuit, which I'm gonna mark it. An energy tablet, which means we need more redstone, and another energy tablet, so we need 2 of these, which each of them uses 2 and 2, and then this I guess uses 1. And then metallurgic infuser, what do we need? We need a block of redstone and osmium. So let's do that. We need more redstone, which I think we just sieved up a little, yeah, which isn't enough, but that's fine. Like, I can use a little bit right now. And then the osmium we got, did I put it back in here? Where's the osmium? I think we only need 1. Do we only need need one? Yeah, I think so. I think we only need the one. So I'm gonna put it in here. That should do it. And then we need to make the other things. We need gold bars, the fusing alloys we got, and then more redstone. Which means I just put in all the redstone, which means I didn't need to do that. I could have had it all. It's okay. Tricking a rock into thinking. Cool. That completes another thing of the quest. So I guess we're supposed to go. What was this? A lot of resources come from mobs in Skyblock World. Most importantly, bone meal and ender pearls. Start by either making a unlit platform around 30 blocks away from you, or making a standard vanilla mob farm. Should we really be making a standard vanilla mob farm? That's kind of a big ask, isn't it? It's very strange, but maybe. I guess it could make sense. I would want to just make the one with the dark glass because I think that would be great. What is there one? Is there even a mod? Oh yeah, all of these from under IO actually. All these block light. Wait, how do I get? How do I make them? Oh shit! I need to make them in alloy smelting, which they use like an amethyst. Oh no, that's a terrible recipe. Okay, so there really might not be dark glass. That's a little annoying. So we might not be able to do it like that. I don't know if these work. They might, but they use stuff that we don't have. So dark glass isn't an option today. Let me look at glass. Maybe there's another alternative that isn't labeled as dark glass. There's 7 pages of shit. Okay, we seem to have 2 options. Actually, so we have our normal tinted glass from mob grinding utilities, which is made a little differently. We need to get coal dust, which is we probably need to make some other material to do this. So a squeezer or a crusher or a sag mill to make this. Actually, I don't know, a sag mill. Yeah, a sag mill, I guess. So we can make either of these things, or we can make it with this, which requires black dye, which comes from ink sacs, which ink sacs are EMC-able. And I don't know if we have actually blackstone. Is blackstone something we have? How do we get? Wait, actually. Hold on, let me look at this. Blackstone, if we can get sieved blackstone, how do we get regular blackstone? Fresh, I want the regular version. Where's the regular version? Can we get it? Blackstone is something that we have gotten already. It is something that we, in the auto clicker stages, we're getting. Blackstone. There it is, and we've compressed blackstone. So what we need to get is crushed blackstone to get this, right? Crushed blackstone in a sieve that's like iron gives us an 8% chance to get black dye. So we can also just get the black dye, but I also would love to get squid because then we can EMC it. So we might want to do that at some point later. But for now, this might be our tester because it might not work. I don't know, actually. We can test it really quickly. I think that's what I'm going to go do. So let me really quickly go check if this works, and then we'll come back after we figure that out. Another thing that does is give us ancient debris. So that sets us into the nether stuff, which is very interesting. But it gave us 8 black dye. Wow, that was a little broken. It also gave us more pebbles, so we can move into combining these things and getting more blackstone. And we also still have a shit ton more, so I'm gonna just sieve up the rest and then go to sleep. Oh, look at that. Okay, so there's this thing in Macaw's windows that is called one-way glass. Now, I need to test this somewhere where it's already dark or somewhere where I can... Oh shit, they break! Okay, we're probably gonna have to go with the squid method. But okay, there's our wall. Damn it, no, it doesn't actually block light. It doesn't seem to, at least. Hold on, let me let's see if it acts as the wall. Will it go through? It will. Interesting. Wait, what if it's on this side? Okay, it does also go through. Damn it. Okay, that's not gonna work. I assumed the decorative mod might have given me an out, but I guess not. It's fine. Okay, so then instead we'll have to make the other ones, but that's fine because Mom Granny Utility still has a good glass and it's not super expensive, I don't think. But we'll let this finish and then we'll make them later. That's cool glass. That one-way glass is very interesting as an idea to have in this game, but you know, it's okay. Oh man. All right, well, I guess what we'll do while we're waiting is step into EMC stuff. So what we need to get is the dusts from EMC. Well, actually, I think I can do EMC, not EMC, Project E, and then dust. There we go. So we need some coal, we need some iron and redstone, and we need some diamonds and coal. So do we have any redstone left? I think all of it's gone again. So we need to make more redstone, but we can really quickly do that. But we can make the other one. So it's cobblestone or charcoal, which should be either or, I think. And then cobble, and then diamonds and coal, and whatever. Yeah. So let's get redstone really quickly, and then we'll move on to doing that. So let me just really quickly get some more out, and we'll make some of that dust so we can sieve up. All right, and with that, we should have enough redstone to cover what we need. So that should have given us everything, I think. We have a little bit of iron. Oh, we have some to smelt, so let's do that as well. So yeah, really quickly, let's grab out our crafting table on a stick and combine these into iron bars and then put these into the furnace, which we need to get the glass first. All right, there we go. So we can start by doing this already, so we don't need to worry about it. So here, this gives us, oh, do we actually need a charcoal? That's insane that we actually need a charcoal. Okay, so then we'll do that, and then we'll put the iron in here. Grabbing that out, let's make the other ones while that goes. I'm gonna make just one of each because they make 40, right? I don't think I need that many. So a charcoal, and then we can put the iron back. I think we're gonna just need the one. All right, so getting all our dusts, our low, our medium, and our high covalence dusts, we can finally make our repair talisman, which should just auto repair our items. So that should give us 2 of these. And what was the middle item? It was paper. Do we have? Oh shit! Do we have paper? That's not good. We might not have any paper actually, but we might not have any. We might not have any sugarcane in the slightest, actually. Is sugarcane in here? Would it be... Is it sellable? Do you have any sugarcane? Oh, but they might be in the seed form, actually. Oh, there's flax seeds. Which actually... Don't I need flax seeds for something? I don't know. Yes, I did need flax seeds for something. Sugarcane. I'm gonna just search it. We do not have a sugarcane option. How are we supposed to get sugarcane? Maybe from sifting from something. All right, then that completes that quest and that quest over here. Let's look at sugarcane down here. Find some sugarcane. Thank you. That sounds like a good plan. Sifting dirt. Okay, that sounds fine. Let's do that then. We have a little bit of dirt, so I'm gonna really hope that we have enough in this little bit of dirt we got. Really quickly, running it through. What is the actual? What should we be using it on? Should we be using it on here? There is a 50% chance on iron. It's a 10% chance. Yeah, iron. So iron. Running it through here. At least one sugarcane will do. I don't need that much. Yes, I've got one. Okay, task sugarcane done. Let's I'm gonna put this in here actually because I don't have anywhere else to put it. Hold on. Actually, I don't want to do that. Oh, this is nice stuff. This is good stuff. I can put this in here. So don't need it anymore. There you go. All right, there we go. That should be everything. I wanted to toss you off the edge earlier. Oh, we got grass seeds too. That's good. All right, I don't think we particularly need them right now, but moving on, let's go to sleep actually. I didn't realize it was dark because it's raining. All right, but with the one little bit of sugarcane we have, we should be able to put it there. And can we grow this? Hey, do we have the shift grow? Yes, it actually does work on this. I was like, hold on, it's been a little while since I've played. I need to actually check. And then we can actually put the next one down if we had more water. I'm gonna take out the barrel that has water because I don't think it's necessary for right now. And then we're gonna try and grow the rest of them, and let's get a little bit more sugarcane just to the point where we don't need to worry about it so much. So then you're gonna be added to the list. You're gonna also be added to the list over here. Now we have more than enough to continue growing and getting sugarcane. And we just need 3 of these. Please give me more. Okay, great, perfect. Now we have enough paper. I'm so glad you can actually like kind of bone meal the sugarcane. I feel like that's never possible. It's always like an annoying thing of like, well, it's not sugarcaneable normally. Oh my god. It's like, there we go. Okay, so that completes our thing. Let me go get the covalence dusks and put them away. There they are. And what else did we need? We needed string, right? Did we put that away? I don't know where the string went, but it's gone now. Did I put it in here? Okay, we probably got put in here. I have no idea. It's fine. All right, so there's our repair talisman finally, so we can put it in our slot over here. I like that it spreads out like this instead of scrolling. It's so much nicer. It is so much nicer. And I do want to also add a crafting table on a stick, like button. What did that do? What is middle click doing, actually? I have no clue what middle click is doing. I would love for it to be my crafting table on a stick button, though. I have no idea why is it grabbing oak planks. I don't know why it's doing that, but let me change the recipe, or the control really quickly. Okay, that does work, but it's for some reason pulling an item. I don't know why it's doing that, so middle click might not be our option. Okay, great. Now it's working. Perfect. Now middle click is our crafting table on a stick button. That's amazing. That is so much nicer. And now I don't have to worry about clicking it. It's not in our inventory either. It's just in here, which is so great. Okay, but now our repair talisman is there, which means this is slowly repairing. Wow, that's actually going really fast. And it already repaired everything else that we had in inventory, I think, because we've been just sitting here. All right, so now that that's out of the way, what we should be moving into is the EMC stuff, just like the basic EMC stuff that we can actually EMC certain items with a certain object that I've never actually used before. Where is it? Where's Project D? There it is. All right, so moving into EMC, we haven't clicked the button yet. So there it is. Project D is all about trading an EMC for items. This can be done via trading items that have EMC for one to another. another, or trading pure EMC for items. So there's our covalence dust. We got that. The alchemical chest is the thing that we need. So that costs an iron chest and 2 iron chests and diamond. Which, do we have iron still? Yes, we do. I'm gonna just take this back with us. All right, so moving into it, do we have enough to make the alchemical chest? All right, so alchemical chest needs stones. Any stone. So do we have granite in here? Is that something that we've been like, yeah, we do have granite because we use it for the thing. I'm still looking for the crafting table in my inventory, but that's fine. And then we need some wood so we can craft a, oh my God, I keep trying to look for it. I'll get used to it eventually, hold on. And then there's our alchemical chest. So that is our first EMC thing that we need. So the alchemical chest is a bigger chest, so it's a regular one. And then I do want to make a bag at some point, so we will do that because it's a good backpack. And the energy condenser is what we want, which means we need obsidian, which shouldn't be too hard actually. So what did the quest say actually? The energy condenser is what actually transforms items from one into the order and to the other. First, put the item you want in the trade in the top left slot, then place any items with the EMC value, preferably covalence dust, into the main inventory. Oh, covalence dust are really cheap, I guess, right? So that's a good trade. I guess that would be good if we use the coal one or the charcoal one. That would be really cheap. Into the main inventory of the energy condenser, and they will be converted. So that's actually not bad. I didn't think of doing that. And then here are our condensers and our collectors. So there's the antimatter ones, which I guess we're probably not going to do immediately. That's a lot. Maximum output rates. I don't know exactly how these relays work. I know the collectors, passively EMC generation, and this doesn't have a list of things to do. Place an energy connector next to an energy collector or antimatter relay, and it will use the EMC from them to create items out of thin air. I don't know what this means. It'll turn items with EMC values into raw EMC. Oh, auto-feed covalence dust, and you'll get free EMC. Got it. Okay, so maybe there's like a generator we have to create covalence dust. We can shove them into here automatically. But I want to make the passive ones because they generate automatic EMC over time. Do we have glowstone dust? Is that something we've been sieving up? It doesn't even seem like it has a sieving thing. Where do we get glowstone dust actually? The glowstone. Oh, glowstone dust is not. That's what I'm looking at. There we go. It's from dust. Okay, so yes, from the dust sieve. We should have some. There it is. Yeah, we have a shit ton. All right, so making as much as we can, which is 13. That should give us everything we need. What did we need? A diamond block and a furnace. So we have a diamond in our inventory. We need to just make another one. So a diamond block, actually. And then there's that. So let's put that away. Moving into it. Why do we have so many chests? Did we make these? I'm a little... I don't know when that happened. I don't know when we made that. Why can't I... Oh, I'm lagging. Great. Thank you, computer. Hold on, computer. Don't... Oh, I'm not lagging. My auto clicker is sitting over there on my computer. I'm gonna just... I hate that. I hate that. It's so annoying. I wish I could just like get rid of it. There we go. Does minimizing it work? Yes. It wasn't letting me do that before, and now it did, like randomly. It wasn't lagging. Okay. Moving into the next thing then. We have the alchemical chest, which we need to upgrade into the actual energy condenser, which we need obsidian. So we also need more diamonds. So 4 diamonds. Moving into that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we also need our buckets, which I think we might have used them in a recipe for the bottle condenser, and it's just gone. So that's gone now. So we need to make another few buckets. So really quickly, you're looking for a fucking crafting table. All right, so a few buckets, and then putting a lava and a water into the stone barrels. So that's what we need to do. So getting our water over here, and then putting, I guess what we have to do is a different kind of recipe. So we need to put this, I'm gonna put this in the ground so we can do this a little easier. So there we go. So if I put this here, and then I put some slabs. Do we have any slabs? I guess we'll just make a few slabs. 6 slabs, putting slabs like that, then putting lava in first. Not like that. And then water. Okay, perfect. There's our lava. There's our obsidian. Oh my god, that actually scared me. Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. So that makes obsidian. That's the kind of recipe that we need. So there we go. I know we need some other obsidian for something else, I believe. I'm not going to look at the recipes because I have no idea. Like, it probably has a shit ton of recipes, so we're not going to touch it right now. There we go. That scared me so bad. There's our energy condenser. So our first energy condenser, condense the world in the power of the sun. So into our quest book, we have Project E stuff ready. So that's what we just looked at. So it rewards the high covalence stuff. So we're probably going to use it to actually change stuff out and put stuff in. This actually rewards us with more medium covalence dust. Oh shit, actually, is it? Oh, the EMC value for high covalence dust is so much more. So I guess we would be using that instead. But anyways, so now we can make this as well. So it needs glass and a furnace. I think we have everything else that we need. So I guess we're not gonna really doing that. So a furnace. Do we have cobble in inventory? Yes, we do. And we have glass. And moving into making our first energy condenser, we can do these two things at the same time. So here's our energy condenser, and here is our energy collector. So over time, this should be producing energy, and this should be going into here, or it should be going into here. I just don't know how to do that. Energy collector will passively generate EMC when it has sunlight. Put glowstone on top of it, and it'll always generate EMC. So I guess this is daytime is doing that. So we need to put some glowstone here and like here. This will produce some more. So there we go. It's producing quite a bit. Now, how do I actually connect it to the... Does it have to be on top? How do I do this? What did it say to do? Place energy connectors in energy collector or inventory and use EMC from them to create items out of thin air. Will it just not show? Like, let's look at something that we want to... Oh, yeah, it's just created. Okay, great. Okay, so that'll just duplicate shit. Okay, that's fine. All right, so then I can put it back where it was. I don't need to worry about it. So that'll collect EMC. So we'll have some EMC ready for whenever we want to use it. So this will just be constantly collecting. We can eventually make this as automated as... Well, not like automated, but like as... I guess as useful as possible. Eventually we'll get to it. But for now, this is collecting. And it's doing its thing. I wonder if we have more around, it would produce more. I think that's the way that works, but it's producing more than enough to use. It's just not showing it here, so it's fine. But then, yeah, okay, we don't have to worry about it now. So the low covalence dust that I wanted to use is so cheap, so never mind on doing that. I'm gonna put them in here for now, I guess. Well, actually, no, let's not put them in there. It's all our sifting shit. Let's put it somewhere else. Okay, so there's our covalence dust. We got extra from that. Put that away, that and that. And our glowstone. What else do we have? Glass that we don't need. Flint and emerald. We can put that over there. And that's it. That's fine for now. Now, moving into it, what else do we need? I wanted to make that alchemical bag, which I guess we could do right now, or we can move into something else. I don't know. So we had covalence dust, we got rewarded some, so I just need 3, and then we need some wool, which we should be able to get really easily, or we could just make some, which is also an option. So making some wool, 11, that's fine, and then we just need another alchemical chest, which is the diamond, all the dust, and yeah. So one of every dust, and there we go, and a chest and a diamond. So really quickly before it becomes nighttime, let's go do that. All right, alchemical chest. Oh shit, we need stone. Or I guess would granite work? Is that what we had working before? Or do we need actual stone? I don't know. We have stone. All right, and then moving into it. There we go. Alchemical chest. These chests are really good, by the way. Let me just put it down so you can see it. This has a shit ton of storage, and it's an amazing item to use. Honestly. Oh, I need to pick it. God, that's taking a while. Okay, hold on. Quickly, go faster. So it's a really good storage usage. So I'm gonna really quickly make another bag. So we can't make the other ones right now because they're different colors. We can dye them later. So if I do want to change this from white, we can change that. But now we have some pocket storage, which is great. Now we have a little bit of storage inventory, which is, it's the size of the alchemical chest, which is great. So let's go to sleep really quickly. And that might actually end up almost calling it for the episode, as we've been doing quite a bit. But we've made some progress, right? We got our EMC working. This is constantly collecting, which is great. It's gonna collect forever. So when we do need it, it'll have enough. There is our alchemical bag. We get some medium covalence dust. And I do want to start making the other collectors. But for that, we need dark matter. And to move into dark matter, we need to actually get into the summoning altars, which is this thing. I've never used rituals before. I don't know how to do that, but it'd be really cool. It gives us another star. So I assume that's not something we're going to be doing for a little while, but let's mark it on our thing. We need enderium ingots, all the modium ingots, netherite scraps, and sky steel. So I assume, yeah, we're not going to get there for a while, but it should be fine. Eventually we'll get there. But for now, yeah, we're only going to be sticking with our MK1 collectors, and we'll get more later. But I guess we can make another one of these single ones and then have it connected to the side, so we can do that too. So I guess really quickly we can do that. Let's take out, yeah, just enough to make a, god damn it. Okay, just enough to make a diamond block again. And then we just need to go get another furnace and things like that. So let's make those things really quickly and make our next MK1 collector. All right, and there is our next one. It is already producing. It's supposed to only produce when the sun's out, but since we have some glowstone around it, it should be fine. I guess the more light that it has, the more it produces. I think that was all of my glowstone though to use to make that. Do I have any more? Not in there, and I have 7 in there. Perfect. All right, so I have enough to make 2 more, which is exactly enough that I need for now. So we're gonna put another block here, and I think I'm gonna just put another block here. So there we go. I don't think I had torches on the floor. It's fine. So this is kind of an ugly setup right here, but that's okay. So our energy condenser will be used for whatever we need. So our collectors are just automatically connecting EMC. So it has 1,000 uses here and 100 here. So not every block is made, but we could get essentially like 1,000 cobblestone blocks out if we really wanted to. But certain items are EMCable. I think Project EMC maybe. Actually, how do we search for this? I know there's a way to search for it. Can we? Oh, I think it's actually pound EMC. Yes. So these are all the EMCable items in the game right now. So there's not a lot. Can we EMC these? Or does that just have the word EMC in it? I guess it just has the word. So this has the EMC value. So these all have EMC values to them, which is great because then we can actually get more. So there's a prepared talisman as well. I guess we could make more. That's true. Then maybe we could actually put more down or put more in our inventory or something. Alchemical bags are EMCable, which is actually really nice. So once we get enough EMC, which is it's 9,000, we don't have nearly enough to do that yet. Once we have enough, we could craft another one. Okay, so it's 1 page once we're out of here. Transmutation tables would be great at some point, but we need to get Philosopher's Stone, which needs a summoning ritual, which needs, yeah, a lot more stuff. So we're gonna be a little while away to getting there. So for now, it's fine. Let's see. But the good news with this is, yeah, we can make the covalence dust and stuff like that if we really need. So are these Zycraft stuff, which I think we're gonna step into later. Same with the glass, which is nice. And just like normal blocks, and like wood is amazing too. It just costs a lot, but it'd be really good for building. So collecting this stuff is great. Blaze rods is amazing. Slime balls is great. Ink sacs is great. So we'll move into that stuff later. But for now, it's okay. This is an infinite lava bucket. That's so true, but we need dark matter first. So if we want to make infinite power at some point, that's a good way to do it. Ender pearls have an EMC value, which is great. But we should be fine for now on all of that stuff. And I think that might end up calling it for today's episode. So we have this energy connectors working. They're slowly going, but they're going quick enough. We're not going to be using them super often for right now because EMC is not something we're stepping into just yet. We will eventually, but for now we're a little ways away from that. So blaze rods, we need blaze rods, dragon's breath, and all this stuff to make the Philosopher's Stone. And then from there we can move into the alchemical coals and then eventually make it dark matter. But for now, we are a little ways away from that. I would love to do it already, but we're not there just yet. So moving into starting part 2. It still wants us to go into getting, yeah, these mob drops. And it would be really nice, but I think we're gonna need a little bit to get there. What is this? Except any, oh, flower. It's just named flower. So these are gateways. These are like, I think spawners. They're like have tiers and I don't know. It's kind of like a roguelike run, I guess. It's just like a bunch of waves and then they attack you and you get a bunch of items from these things. So these are really good producers of certain things. I don't know what this is actually. Gateway of the Emerald Grove. I've never seen that before, but I guess we need that to get these things. I don't know. But obviously, we're still in the crafting recipe for this thing. I do still need to make these. But we needed more gold or something, I think, right? So, oh, we have a shit ton of gold. I don't know why why was I stopping? What did I need to continue this? I think I needed redstone. That's so true. I was getting redstone for this. I completely forgot that's what we were doing. All right, so let's just get this ready for the next episode and we'll start going into there. I guess we can craft the item really quickly, but I think I'm gonna start calling it while we're doing this. So I think we got really far in today's episode. I'm very happy with the progress. We got our cobblestone generator still going. We have a shit ton extra in here if we ever need. Our energy condensers are working. Our energy collectors are right next to our energy condenser, and they're both powering this thing, slowly gaining enough so we can, you know, slowly get more. But there's light around here, so it's constantly producing. It's not a worry. I guess the other thing we actually should do is we took out lava from something, which was that one, and actually we took it from all of them because we needed them more. And then we have some food. Oh, we can EMC food. That's so true. So what I want to do actually, just to see if it works, is EMC food. So it's taking quite a lot. It actually costs a lot of EMC to get food, but that gives us a little more, you know, that's not bad. So I want to take a little bit of food because I was running out. But there we go. And we have a new bag. We have an alchemical bag. There's a white one. And then we have some stuff smelting right now. So that's fine. But yeah, this is a good setup right now. I think for right now, I think that's a good set of progress going into EMC and figuring it out. I think soon we'll step into like Ars Nouveau and stuff like that. It's just, I'm just slowly figuring out what we need to do in what order. I'm going to go into this next, and then we'll see what we need to get into these things. I don't know if we'll step into power immediately, but hopefully soon we'll get into this stuff. But obviously there's a bunch of other mods we want to step into, like apotheosis and things like that. I guess apotheosis for right now is not necessary. But let's look at this really quickly. Mark another one off. Hostile Neural Networks, or HNN for short, is a mod based around simulating mob kills for loot. To do this, you'll be collecting data on mobs and running simulations so the data create the drops. This is another thing that I've never used, but I know it's very good. So this is one thing we need to make, which is actually quite cheap, and this is another thing we need to make, which is also quite cheap. So we'll look at these later. But I do want to step into this because I think generalizing these things would be really, really good. So maybe getting simulated tables and stuff like that would be quick. I just need ender pearls, but ender pearls also have an EMC value, so just one would be great. And then we can step into all of these predictions and then getting items from whatever things they drop, and then we can just constantly have these running. And did I check last time that there's modular routers? Yes, there is modular routers in here, which is great. So we can use those later as well. But I think this is a good one to try because I don't know how this exactly works, but it gives us mob drops, which is amazing for certain things. So we don't have to go farming consistently. There's also the bees mod. what is it called? Productive bees. So we can step into this as well, which also has producers for certain things. So I've never actually used this version with these nests and stuff, or maybe there was and I just never used them. But they produce, of course, all these items and things like that. So all the modium progression. So, you know, a very interesting mod to step into. It could be producing some very interesting stuff. I've never used it, so we probably have to, but I do also kind of want to, because it's a little different than what I've used before. And then, of course, there is mystical agriculture, which I need to get started in, which is going to take a little while, but we need to get at least some mystical agriculture. So we need to get some soul sand to get it started, but then we also need to get some inferium essence from mob drops. So we'll also step into that at some point soon. And then, of course, there's some more tech stuff, industrial foraging mechanism, power, and stuff like that. A mechanism advanced, yeah. Thermal series, and there's Ars Nouveau, which I do want to step into. Where's our first thing? There's our Warren notebook for starting Ars Nouveau. I do want to start getting into this, so I'm gonna mark it there. What is the Warren notebook? Documentation. Oh, it's the book for how to use this stuff, right? And then I do want to step into this, so soon we will do this. The first one isn't as expensive; it's just a bunch of iron tools, and then we can step into doing all these things, which I think Ars Nouveau is a good one to step into next. So we might focus on that in the next episode. I'm not 100% sure though. We'll see. Blood magic is something I've never done. I do want to do that at some point. Probably gonna have to. Botania is something I have done in the past, not completely, but mostly. And then Forbidden, Arcanus, and Occultism is something I've never ever used. It looks quite interesting though. So we'll step into it later. But Ars Nouveau probably will be the next thing we step into. I think I'm going to start having to make another platform. So we're going to have to be farming some wood out and then making a new platform out in one of these directions or something. Somehow making a bigger area, because I don't have enough room to make stuff right now. But we're probably going to make a connector right here. Some kind of connecting section. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll figure it out. But for right now, I think that will call it in today's episode. I hope you guys have been enjoying the All the Mods series. This is episode 3, and it's been a lot of fun. I think we're making some good, slow progress. Honestly, I'm enjoying it, doing it kind of slowly like this, right? It's very interesting. And, you know, I do want to step into more stuff. EMC stuff would be great, but we'll do it later, all the Project E things. I do want to just continue with the regular quest progression stuff, but also continuing into the new mods like Ars Nouveau and, you know, all the like, Project, I don't know, Project Sacrifice and things like that. Is it Project Sacrifice? What's it called? Actually, I have no idea. What was it called? Blood Magic. Project Sacrifice is the mod pack, which I think is something I might touch later. But for now, we're chilling with All the Mods 9 to the sky. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying. And if you are, then consider checking out EMC to the Sky, which will end probably sometime soon. But I need to go record that later. But for now, we're gonna record another episode of All the Mods 9. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna really quickly step into episode 4. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all in the next episode. I'll see you all then. Bye.